These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Philadelphia. Center fielder.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cepeda posts under it. One away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
One of the great things about being a hitter is when the wind is blowing out. One of the bad things is when it's blowing in. Just psychologically, you think if I hit my best ball, it's not going anywhere, and you have a tendency to overswing. You can't let the wind affect you.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cesar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Tommy Joseph is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 0-2 once more. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for Philly.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Cesar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Into the box, Alan Colon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Orlando Cepeda. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a neck-high fastball that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lofton rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Giancarlo Stanton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Saunders on the move. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. 1-2, here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Aaron Altair.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield, Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Michael Franco.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Odubel Herrera
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Saunders will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Herrera. 2 gone. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Hitmen are out in front 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, number 34. He'll take his first hacks here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping into the box, Vince Velasquez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for Philly, pitcher Garrett Richards.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Richards is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number
Digging
7.
in to try it again, Kenny Lofton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. Now, you don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cesar Hernandez.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
In there, 2-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's another 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
First baseman number 19.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. And that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Philly is out in front, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot, Alan Colon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Colon.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready on 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Number 34 corrals it, and a good throw just beats him. Colon almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
In now, Orlando Cepeda. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 27.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder
Aaron Altair will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Michael Saunders becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Maikel Franco will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Odubel Herrera.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Rendon.
First offering on its way. Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Hitmen are out in front here. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Vince Velasquez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without a... Ready for another chance? Garrett Richards. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Kenny Lofton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen.
Standing in now, Alan Colon,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here. Cesar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman number 19.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Joseph. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the runner's on his way home. The bunt attempt is popped up. Richards is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So we got him swinging. Aaron Altair is the second out in the 7th inning. Michael Saunders is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Ramos. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Cepeda. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Herrera on the run. 1 out.
The right fielder,
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Altair moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. Joseph picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Michael Franco.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Colon has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Daniel Nava will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 1.
You know what, man? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
That's inside. 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And it misses 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Andres Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
That misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Daniel Nava will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Cameron Rupp is also into the ball game, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for Philly. Third baseman.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Nava comes up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Ender Inciarte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The pitcher, Garrett Richards.
DJ LeMahieu will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. He's running towards second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Hernandez ranges to his left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Ender Inciarte will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ty Kelly is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the ninth in a tie ball game. Will Harris will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Left fielder, Ty Kelly.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And a ball 1-0. And he takes a called strike one. 1-1. Here it is. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Herrera is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Jolie Rodriguez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Kenny Lofton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Alan Colon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Joseph will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Aaron Altair, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0 and 2. A pause, and the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Colon. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Daniel Nava.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
2 outs here with a runner at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. So now we'll see if Hector Neris enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Orlando Cepeda stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 27.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hey now. Pitch on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Pereira is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in